What is going on, guys? Samuel reviews here. I originally saw the remake of Child's Play, and is it any good? Is it one of the better horror remakes? Let's find out. So Child's Play 2019 is directed by Lawrence Kilberg, and this film's a remake slash reboot of the 1998 original, the same name, and stars Gabriel Bateman, Aubrey Plaza, Brian Tyree Henry, and of course Mark Hamill as the voice of Chucky, a high-tech AI doll that's a gift to Andy from his mom after Andy's now feeling kind of sad, and they get along great until he becomes self-aware and murderous. That's based on the story in the movie. And honestly, going into this remake, I really did not know what to expect, honestly. Like, recently, I rewatched all the Child's Play movies in anticipation for this. I won't say anticipation, but leading up to it, and I even watched a couple I haven't really seen yet. And you'll find out how I feel about them when I do my ranking, but I am mostly positive of this franchise. Like, it definitely isn't one of my favorite horror franchises, but it's definitely a fun one. And horror remakes tend to be very shaky, so... And the trailers weren't exactly fully selling me, so I really wasn't sure what to expect. And the only thing I was really excited for this movie was Mark Hamill as Chucky, as Mark Hamill is proved himself to be incredible in terms of voice acting. So that got me my hopes up, so I just went into the movie with an open mind, hoping this would be a fun remake. And that's what it is. This film is a lot of fun, actually a lot more fun than I expected, and just a heads up, I'm sure you heard a lot of these reviews, but this movie is different than the original. This movie goes in different directions and is overall different than from the original Child's Play. Because I know that a lot of people are pretty much like huge diehard fans of the that are probably most likely going to like hate this movie because it kind of goes in differently than the original. But this basically is what a remake should do. If you don't retell the same story, if you do, tell it in a different way. Like, if you're going to remake a movie, at least tell it in a different way and make it feel different than the original. Instead, you feel like you're just making a movie just to cash in. And this video doesn't do that, honestly. Again, I had a lot of fun with this remake, actually. I'm surprised at how much I actually enjoyed it, actually. Now, let's say before, this film is definitely different from the previous Child's Play movies, and honestly, I like the film from that, honestly. It's definitely different in terms of story, characters, and even how it's told. And honestly, I liked it for that, honestly. But this is basically something that remakes really should do, and this film does a good job at that. As performances, Mark Hamill does a fantastic job of playing the different Chucky they're portraying here, as there are kind of little of him from the previous installments, but he does his own thing here, and it works. And I won't lie, while the design was definitely a bit off-putting at first, I kind of got used to the design, even though they could have used a little work, but it never like bugged me, honestly. Gabriel Bateman overall, I think did a pretty good job as Andy, and while his acting was a bit off-putting at first, not gonna lie, in terms of emotion, I think he was overall good. He definitely got better as moving along. Aubrey Plaza, though, was great as the mother, and I loved the relationship that she developed with Andy. Like, the relationship is actually surprisingly emotional. Honestly, I thought I really felt it, and I thought it really felt earned. So, great job on that. Not mentioned, Brian Tyree Henry was also great as Detective Mike, and he was definitely was the best character in the film, and he does bring this great humor and is all-around likable and interesting character. I do have one minor problem with him, which I'll get into later, but overall I thought he was great and definitely the best part of the best character in the movie. And now this is a slasher film, and one thing you can't expect in a time like this is great kills. And this film delivers on the kills. They're even a little more gory than I actually expected. I mean that in a good way. They are fun, creative, and badass. Which is something you also want in a slasher movie, and again, it succeeds in that aspect. They are just fun, amazing, and just kind of go as crazy and off the wall as you expect. Especially that there's one scene killing on, I was like, man, I love that. Not to mention the score here is also fantastic and definitely chilling and really fits the movies. Like, it's definitely not one of my favorite scores of the year so far. Like, scores in the franchise really haven't exactly been the greatest. Honestly, I'm not saying they're bad. Honestly, they haven't really been like amazing. But this is definitely my favorite in the definitely my favorite to score in the franchise, and definitely, definitely one of my favorite scores of the year so far. Actually, which I didn't expect at all, honestly. But yeah, I forget who composed this movie, but he did a fantastic job with setting up the mood for an atmosphere for the movie. Also know that this film's also more of a comedy than a horror movie, especially from the original one. The original is kind of straight up horror with some comedy elements into it. This film's kind of comedy with some horror elements into it. And the film didn't really entirely scare me, honestly, but I was definitely very entertained about the runtime. And there's some great humor jokes that really did make me laugh in the moments where I was having a blast throughout. Not to mention the pacing was even well done as well. I really don't think I had a problem with the pacing, honestly. And honestly, like, this film was just a lot of fun. I was severely entertained. Honestly, if we would get to if we were to get a sequel to this movie, I actually wouldn't mind it. Actually, like, I really wouldn't. This movie does have its faults though that do bring it down a bit. One of them being Andy's friends, which I thought overall they were just kind of annoying and unnecessary to the overall story, and they're just people that you don't really see why Andy's even present in the first place. That's basically the best way to describe them, honestly. And they did bring the film down a bit. And like I said, the acting was a bit off from Andy at times, but he definitely got better as well along. But there are a few months where he was a bit off, like I mentioned earlier. As much as I love Brian Tyree Henry's movie, I did wish he did have a bit more to do later on. Honestly, it's kind of a little pushed backside a little bit, so I kind of wish he had a little more to do. Honestly, it looks like he's playing my favorite character in the movie. So yeah, and there's some moments to me that don't exactly work, and despite it being kind of like a horror comedy, I really wasn't kind of scared by it, which isn't too big of an issue, but it's kind of resonant, honestly. Like, and this one is done that's gonna like blow you away in terms like scares or whatever. I mean, it's definitely different original, but it's still something that's gonna like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like, oh my god, this is gonna be something like, oh my god, this is my favorite video. Like, it's not like that, honestly. Like, I hope I'm kind of explaining right. But overall, despite its issues, the remake of Child's Play was surprisingly good, in fact. And I don't know if it's popular, but I think I like it more than the original movie. But this was actually a really good movie. It definitely does have some issues like the ones I mentioned earlier, but it makes up for it for being kind of different from the original, which I think is what makes and horror remakes should do, honestly. Mark Hamill pretty much delivered as Chucky. You have some great kills as well, and also great performances. Like, there's a lot of fun to be had in this remake. This isn't just about like a cash grab, honestly. You thought they were trying to do something at least different with it, so even if you're not a fan, you gotta at least appreciate on that aspect. So honestly, if you definitely, I'll say if you're like a diehard fan, if you are a diehard chocolate fan, I would recommend going in knowing that this is gonna be way different than what you know from the original movies. If you, you'll have just as much fun as I did. So that being said, also I said from my review, I will be getting the remake of Child's Play in 87 of 100. That's a solid B+. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of the remake of Child's Play. If you did manage to see this movie, feel free to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Did you like and enjoy it as much as I did? Or did you end up not liking it or hating like most horror remakes? If you let me know in the comments down below, and stay tuned pretty soon I will have a ranking of the Chocolate Adventure very soon, along with another top best moments list I've been wanting to do for a while now, so be on the lookout for that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all of my social media sites that are all linked down below. I am Stardust-oneworldreviews from Stardust-oneworldreviews. I'll see you next time, and as always, stay cooler. Everybody, peace.